You feel like everybody has an opinion. Everybody got something to say. Everybody want to direct you in the way that they feel like you should go. What's good, you guys? Welcome back to my space. You know it's a whole vibe over here. I hope y'all been staying focused. Well, today we're going to get into another zodiac reading. And this zodiac reading is for Taurus. So I connected a little bit before I came on. And the message that Spirit wants to get into today is what's holding you back from being aligned with your true path, Taurus, okay? You had the freedom card coming out here in reverse, and you also have the supportive card coming out here. So it's almost like something is holding you back, okay? Something is holding you back from even receiving the support that you need, okay? Or support might be holding you back or enabling you, you know what I'm saying, to get the freedom or get on the path that you feel like you should be on. So we're going to get into it. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you'll be updated the next time I post another video, and we're going to get into it, okay? Rising Venus. Spirit wants to talk about what's holding you back from your true path. Like some of you may not be quite getting where you need to be. You got one card out here. Let's get you another card. We got a card out here. You got the Empress coming up at the bottom there. All right, the Two of Coins coming up here. The Seven of Swords. All right, the Queen of Cups comes up here. All right, so what's hindering Taurus from being on their path? What keeps causing Taurus to detour from their path? You have the Seven of Swords coming up here. So this kind of feels like, I feel like I'm standing alone. And maybe I feel like I get criticized a lot, okay? It's the first thing that I see here. Raise your vibration coming up here in reverse. Bust out of your cocoon. It's up to you, Spirit says, okay? So I feel like you can't blame everyone or anyone for feeling like everybody is against you here. Okay, you can't blame everyone the reason why you can't be on the path that you need to be on, because you feel like everybody has an opinion. Okay? You feel like everybody has an opinion. Everybody got something to say. Everybody want to direct you in the way that they feel like you should go. But you can't blame that on why you're not going where you need to go. It doesn't make sense, Taurus, okay? You have the Queen of Cups comes up here. This talks about being reflective, okay? Cups coming out here in reverse. And the Two of Coins as well in reverse, okay? So I'm feeling like Spirit wants me to get the textbook definition of the Queen of Cups for you and the textbook definition of the Two of Coins for you, Taurus. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards here before we get into the definitions of the card that Spirit may stand out to me the most here. We're going to pull a couple more cards, okay? So Spirit, okay, base chakra comes up here before I could even speak. This talks about your foundation, that number one, that talks about independence, standing on your own, building that foundation. The foundation does not come from what everybody else wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? The foundation comes from what feels right to you and what you can stand on regardless of who likes it. All right? Start anew, showing up in reverse. Okay, so that's talking about starting over, but it's showing up here in reverse. So it's almost like, what I'm hearing is a butterfly cannot go back out into its cocoon. You cannot grow and then try to go backwards, Taurus. Okay? Rest in reconsideration. You cannot grow and try to go backwards. Some shit is over with, okay? Some shit is over with. Prosperity begins shows up here as well. Some shit is over with in the near future. Let go and enjoy. You're holding on to your old life. Okay, you could be holding on how people used to treat you, how people used to feel about you, and you letting it hinder you now. You could be holding on to something that you know, your lifestyle then, and that's not your lifestyle no more, but it's comfortable, it's convenient. I can easily go back there. No, you're a butterfly now. All right, you may not be an evolved butterfly. You just still trying to learn how to fly, but you can't go back to the caterpillar stage. You can't go back there, okay? So stop trying to, all right? It's time to move forward. Despite of who has your back, despite of who is being supportive to you, okay? So let's get back into the title of this, let's get back into the main message of the reading when we started. Taurus, the obstacles that's holding you back from being aligned with your true path. You want to go backwards, Taurus. You want to go backwards. You want to go backwards where everybody agreed with you. You want to go backwards where everybody loved you. You want to go backwards where everybody agreed with what you had going on. It's hard to be evolved and standing by yourself. It's not that saying it's lonely at the top. Nah, it ain't about that. It's about your evolution might have cost you some people. You know what I'm saying? And now you're questioning, did you even want to evolve in the first place? Okay? That's what it makes me feel like, Taurus, okay? Allow yourself to evolve, even if it feels lonely, okay? Even if it feels lonely. You shouldn't compromise the growth. You shouldn't compromise your growth to be likable, okay? Don't compromise your growth to be likable, okay? Pulled out here for me Spirit wants me to read you the definition of these two cards here, okay? So let's get into that. Okay, family. So we got the two of coins here, and this card came up in reverse for you guys. All right, Taurus. And this card, the definition that I found and I came up with for this session, you guys, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. When the Two of Pentacles is in reverse, in the reverse position, it can mean that you are trying to juggle too many things in your life. You need to take at least a short break to eliminate stress, okay? So this might be time for you to rest. This is the second message that came up in this spread today that talked about maybe it's time to rest and reconsider. Don't rush into anything, okay? All right? It's like take in the experience that you may have been through. Like that butterfly coming out of that cocoon. Take a minute to look around, see where you at, rest, gain your energy, gain your mind frame. All right, before you make any moves, any you know what I'm saying? Because change and a new start can be scary if you allow yourself to embrace the new start. Allow yourself to embrace the new start. Okay? So we had another card also. Spirit wanted me to get the textbook definition for you, and that's the Queen of Cups. Definition that came up for the Queen of Cups at this moment. The Queen of Cups rules the emotional realm. She is the woman whose throne is right on the ocean's edge, and the water typically symbolizes of the unconscious and feelings. So the water symbolizes the unconscious feeling. All right, the feelings that you have that you may be unconscious about, like you don't really know what you're feeling. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why you need to rest. Reconsider where you're going, reconsider where you've been before you make quick judgments. And the first thing you're going to do is go back to what's familiar when you already growed out of that. When you already growed out of those situations. So give yourself a moment, okay? Bust out of your cocoon. Now rest and embrace the feelings. Okay? Embrace the feelings. Be understanding to the feelings. But do not let your, do not let change hinder you. Do not let change hinder you. Okay? Don't let the fear of change hinder you. Okay? Because it's up to you if you're going to get on your path like you're supposed to be. It's up to you. Or you want to keep going round and round in circles. It's up to you. Okay? You can't blame anybody. You can't say everybody's against me. You can't. It's up to you. All right, this is what I see for you, Taurus. We're going to get into your angel card here. Any more advice or guidance here, Spirit, for our Taurus for today to close out this reading? I hope this reading was helpful to someone. Hit that like button if this reading was helpful to you. Don't forget to subscribe so you can catch more readings like this. Let's get one more for Taurus. Storm warning. That one stands up here. All right. Some things that you go through, you will go through them alone. Okay. You got the garden coming up here, Taurus. This card talks about something lovely will grow from this. Okay. So whatever you may be experiencing, know that something lovely will grow from it, but it's up to you. It's up to you whether you're going to dwell in pity or dwell in expecting something greater. Okay, expecting that something greater is going to grow from your experience. Okay, got tongue tied there. All right, and the final card here, gray. This card talks about endings are inevitable. So basically, sometimes things have to end. But with any ending, it's an opportunity for a new beginning, okay? So be aware of the things that you hold on to, okay? If you have to fight that hard for it, maybe it ain't something that you really need, okay? Follow the path of least resistance. It's up to you and what you bring in your life in the near future, okay? It's up to you. Let yourself grow, Taurus, man. Give yourself an opportunity to be more than what you used to, okay? It can be scary, but I'd rather be more than sit here and fight trying to hold on to someone that I don't even feel comfortable being anymore, okay? So these are the things that might be holding you back from your path. Your inability to be okay with change, and sometimes you seek others' approval too much, that it might hinder you. So work on them things, okay? So I hope this reading was helpful to you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Subscribe.